Do you remember that time in the gym back in alumni? Remember that time when we used to like slam weights and like put down the weights mad loud?
I'm not gonna hold you. I did that for a good bit of my fitness journey, bro.
Yeah, it feels. I feel like it was. I feel like it's like invincible kind of feeling. It's like, oh, I can do everything. It's like
Oh, dude.
like
Oh,
when you're
dude.
like 18, like 19 at
That
the time.
testosterone hitting you too.
Yeah, it's
Like you
just
think you
sweat.
the shit at that time
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. You were lifting some pretty heavy weights. Remember that days when you were doing like powerlifting too? I know for a fact you were slamming those weights.
Like at the time, I I was like, bro, like, who gives a fuck? Like, fuck it up. Like, yo, I'm lifting a good amount of weight. Like, I should be able to do this.
Right.
But now when I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, you don't have to do that, man. You really don't have to. Dude, back then it was bad. I wouldn't just slam it. I would scream too, bro.
Oh, I remember that. Yo, this is one time.
It was
where-
bad.
Yeah, you were getting into it, and then you were like and then you like just lift some heavy ass PRs. It was like six something at that time too. It was like six something before deadlifts. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
That was one. I'm not gonna hold you. That was definitely like an ego thing, cause it's like, as a 16, 17-year-old,
Yeah.
that was the first thing that I felt good at. You know what I mean?
If you don't know how to control your emotions.
No.
You know
No.
who the yeah. So
No.
you're gonna obviously let it out, and then
Yo.
you're gonna be like you know like yeah, feel like the Hulk and shit. You know what I
Like-
mean? Like so.
that was a little bit tamed down, bro. It used to be worse than that, bro.
Damn. How
Like-
worse could it get?
Back then, every time I hit a PR,
Uh huh.
I would hold it at the top and I would scream a quote out, bro. Like-
no.
Like, it was like some like, now that I think about it, it's like, why are you, bro? You mad extra, bro? Like the whole gym be like, they can't say anything because they're like, yo, this kid mad strong. But it's like, bro, you mad extra for this shit, bro. It was
Wait, what do
dumb,
you?
bro.
What kind of quote did you put?
No,
up?
like you won't really understand it unless like you're a powerlifter at that time. Basically, I would hit a PR and be like, any powerlifting federation that is not the USAPL or IPF is ISIS and not a real powerlifting federation. You know,
You lie. You said that.
I would scream that every time I deadlifted.
You courier. You're bomb.
Like it was dumb. Now that I think about it, I'm like,
Wait,
wow.
the people hear you and shit? Like,
oh yeah. Well, fine. It started off as a joke. Because in our powerlifting group chat, mind you, we're all 16, 17, that age. So we're just like mad egotistical at that time. We're like, yo, fuck that shit. Like, yo, we strong. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah.
And we'll make fun of, I don't know if in other sports y'all do this, but y'all will make fun of like the people that are like wannabes or like
I guess.
fake
Yeah, I'm sure there's.
fake
Yeah.
professionals or whatever. So for us, we competed in the federation where we use a stiff bar for deadlifts.
Oh, I see.
Because if you use like a bendy bar, of course you can pull more weight. Like,
it's meant to be pullable. Yeah.
but for us, we use the stiffest of the stiffest bar. So that's why I would be like, any federation that is not the one that we were in was ISIS, and
You're
not a real
crazy.
and not a real
Yo,
federation.
You guys are crazy. You call them ISIS. That's crazy.
Bro, every time I deadlifted, I would do that, and I would post it on the internet too.
Uh-huh.
Every time. So now that I think about it, I'm just like, every time I hear people scream and like lift and stuff, I'm just like, what? You mad extra, bro?
Because you've been on the other side of the
Yeah.
You know, for a second when you said scream out a quote, I thought you were gonna say some poetic shit.
No.
I thought you were gonna pull up and say some Shakespeare shit.
No.
You get up to the top and be like Romeo and Juliet. Blah, blah, blah.
No. That is like, bro, you good, bro? Like, what you want, bro?
Then you pull up like, if I find you, I will find you, or some shit, like some Liam Lacey shit. I thought you were gonna say something like that. I was like,
No,
okay.
that's some wild shit.
But that's actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you get to the top and then you just say some shit on top. That's actually pretty.
Bro, it's kind of dumb.
It's all good though.
Like,
It's all good.
I get it though. Like when you're going for a PR, I get if that's your way of amping yourself up, like, yo, do your thing.
Yeah.
But bro, you don't need to do that every set, bro. Like people are in the gym to get in better health, like work on their fitness, work on themselves. They're just trying to go about their day, get in, get out, do their thing. This, mind you, for most people, the gym is their time to like
Lock in.
Yeah, lock in.
Yeah.
Like this is like their free time from all the stressors in their life.
Imagine you have to deal with your boss. Imagine you have to deal with meetings after meeting, and you come in and you see this head ass. It's like,
And I give
you
it,
hold it at the top like Romeo and Juliet, bro. So I have to add that in.
bro. If I can hear your ass while I'm blasting my music, like, bro, why, bro?
If I can hear you through my AirPod Pro,
With noise cancellation,
you loud, bro.
you loud, bro.
Like, not even Apple technology can block your ass with my headphones. That's pretty loud. Because you're in a shared space. You know? Everyone is in a communal space.
Yo,
So if you projecting yourself, you're disrupting the auras of
you
the
were
gym.
literally. If you think about it, you're interrupting public.
Yeah.
Right there. You're interrupting the public. That
Exactly.
reminds me of Vitaly. His
Vitaly?
videos. His
Oh my
videos has been
God.
interrupting
Oh my
the
God.
public.
Oh my god.
Like
I
some
have
chick-
not heard from him in a long
Some
time.
chick will be tanning there, and he will like come up and like do something.
Do you want to bang? I was like, you remember that? You want to bang? And she's be like, what? He's like, do you want to bang? It's like, here, have a bang.
She said no.
It's like, it's good for you. It's good. It's a new energy drink. I think it was like pretty new at the time too.
That's pretty creative though. If you ask
Yeah,
me.
I mean, whatever he did definitely skyrocketed.
It definitely
their-
goes viral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it made the energy drink went very viral, which was, you know,
Yo.
pretty cool.
Yo,
But yeah.
was there a moment in your fitness journey where you would slam weights or like
Oh, yeah.
or
Do you
like
mo- Yeah.
cause havoc at the gym?
Yeah. Remember back in Catalyst when I used to like do rows and I used to slam the fucking weights.
Wait, so you roll and then just boom. Like,
Yeah. You call me out too. You're like, yo, please don't do that.
it's too early.
Yo. You literally told me like, dude, don't do that. It's not cool, yo. You literally called me. I was like, oh shit, my bad, yo. So.
Like I get it. Like after a
Yeah.
hard set, it's like, let's get it.
Yeah.
But like for the people around, it's like, bro, I don't need to feel an earthquake.
Yo, that's a fact. You know what was funny too? I remember after I had stopped doing that and I went back to the city to work out, there was one guy that would always slam his freaking weights. It was like in the evening time too. I don't know what he's dealing with at home or at work.
He fighting demons, bro.
Yeah, he was fighting demons because he would be doing some crazy drop set of some tricep push downs or some crazy like cable exercise.
Actually, now that I think about it, that actually gets me tight, bro. Like
Yeah.
for deadlifts, I get it. Like it's heavy. But if you do that on the cables, like if you just let it go, like boom, you know how many times that shit is out of order? It's because of you, bro.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
No, bro, at my gym,
Yeah.
I don't know why the chest fly machine is always out of order, bro. Because there's always those guys that just let go, boom, like no shit is gonna break, bro.
It's a lot. It's a lot of tension on those. Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just a pulley, bro.
Yeah, and mind you, you know how like when you finish your set, you're like, oh, let me just change the song out of you. Oh shit! And you're like one of those, like fucking hell, mate. Yeah, it's like bloody clut.
Or sometimes you're just sitting there like catching your breath, just trying to just have some peace.
Yep.
Boom! You're like, bro, what the?
Yo, next thing you know, it's Katy Perry singing in your ears, and then boom, and you're like, oh fucking hell! Like, damn, bro. It's like, stop doing that. Yeah.
Dude, it was bad. Back then, at the gym I used to go to, the manager used to come up every time I deadlifted. She'd be like, stop dropping the weights. Like, our ceilings are literally shaking. And I would just laugh and be like, who told you to put the deadlift platform above the office?
Yo, you are knucklehead, yo. You're a knucklehead. You're the most knucklehead of the reply. You gave the most knucklehead reply ever.
OD. Bro, when I left that gym, like when I went to college,
Uh-huh.
because I had to cancel my gym membership,
Uh-huh.
I put the most knucklehead review.
Oh, that's so.
I was like,
you're
yo,
a bad kid, yo.
I was like, who told y'all to design the outline of this gym where the deadlift platforms are above your offices?
You know what's funny too? It's like, yes, technically you're right,
Technically, I was
but it's a dick move.
It is.
Like,
It's
like
such a dick
it's actually a dick move. Like, yes, you obviously know that the office is white, but you know at the same time it's like,
But you don't need a
Yeah.
No, because the thing is, I'm not dropping the weights. I'm slamming. Like, It's like with the weights going down, I'm pushing it down. It's not just boom. Because this is different. If you just do this, it's like boom.
Yeah.
But if you boom,
Oh my god, you got called out alumni too, remember?
Oh yeah, bro.
Back in freshman year.
The Indian
Yeah.
international guys would come up.
Yeah, they used to work there. Used to come up to you and they're like,
They're
dude,
like-
you know, like, stop slamming the weights. It's like stop doing that. Yeah, they
I'm
would
like,
tell.
my bad.
Yeah, and they'd be like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
they
please
didn't
don't slam the
They didn't even
weights.
say anything. They're just
Yeah.
like,
They know you. As soon as you come in, 3 of them already watching you.
OD. Well, here's the thing. They don't care.
Yeah.
But they're sick and tired of hearing their manager come at them.
At the time, we didn't even care.
We don't care. Yeah.
But knowing, like, looking at now, it's like they're getting yelled at by their manager
Yo.
because they're not doing their job.
they're
But
getting
then-
paid like minimum wage or something.
Yeah, exactly. And literally, like, surprise, their office is right downstairs.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
You know what's funny too? It's not even because of the layout. It's because of how alumni is set up. The gym in Buffalo, so it's literally a warehouse. It's like a giant warehouse.
Think of it as a big box.
It's like a huge box, and there's the gym. Technically, it's on the ground floor because that's where the biggest space is, with the high ceiling for air ventilation. Blah blah blah. So underneath in the basement, that's where the offices are for the D1 basketball team, men's basketball team, women's basketball
all
team,
down there.
the lockers, and some of the weight training rooms for some of these high level athletes, right?
Your Spanish class.
Yo, my Spanish, there's some classes in the gym. I'm like, bro, what? I remember when I went to the class, I was like, what the fuck? There's a classroom in here? But anyways, so all the stuff is underneath, and then like you have like knuckleheads like these,
Some knucklehead deadlifting
boom.
6 plate, just boom.
and imagine you're trying to go through your game plan with like a coach and a boom. Fuck, yo.
Yo, that is an earthquake.
Mind you, I'm sure it's not the first time that happens.
No.
I'm sure every year that happens.
Of course. And
Every
mind
year.
you, these guys are young.
Yeah,
They got testosterone in them.
Yeah.
Like it's peaking too.
yeah. So
It was real bad, man.
So looking back on it now, it's like, is it a dick move? Yes. But is it like, is it avoidable? Probably not. You're gonna have 18-year-olds running in there anyways, like every year. So there's.
I'm glad that I went through that experience though, because I have a running joke about it.
Whoa, what is a running joke?
My joke with deadlifts now is pretend like you're deadlifting in a library.
Oh.
Library deadlifts, yeah. But now when I do deadlifts, I don't make a sound, bro.
Damn.
Like you don't hear nothing.
That's class, yo.
And
That's
I'm
class.
putting a weight, dude.
That's class. That's harder than it looks.
Yeah. And when I tell my clients, because the thing is, like, yes, if you're going for a PR, it's fine if you slam it. But if you're trying to train your muscles, you're trying to train good form, it's probably a good idea to control it on the way down too.
Yep. It's absolutely good because when you control it, you activate a little bit
You're
more
actually
muscles.
activating your muscles still.
The stabilizers, some
Yep.
of the deep glute activators.
Your
you know.
erectors, all of it, bro.
Yes, so it's actually true. Except there's one exception: Olympic weightlifting.
Okay, that's different. That's
Yeah,
different.
That's
I remember that Korean guy, like ollie lifting, the guy in the white tank top. Like he would be slamming that thing, and the Indian guy would just come up to him every day, yo. He would just cause it. He would just be like, I don't want to tell you.
And he actually snatches some heavy
Yeah,
weights too.
what do you want him to do?
Yeah.
No, he's not purpose. Like he failed the attempt. You want him to catch it or something? Like,
Well, he's about to break his back.
That-
Yeah, he's break his back. So the problem with the tricky part about Olympic weightlifting is that you can't really do that in a commercial gym.
you actually can't.
Yeah.
Even with bumper plates, still. you
No,
can't.
bumper plates, platform, and even then, as a courtesy, you have to ask too.
Yo.
So if you are into Olympic weightlifting, my advice is always ask the people that are working there and see like, hey, is it okay if I do ollie lifts? Because 9 times out of 10, it's better to be safe than
Yo.
you don't
'Cause-
want to be a disruption to the aura.
You don't want to sign a whole 12-month contract to a gym, and then that first weekend, the manager comes up.
Excuse me.
You're not allowed to do it here. What you mean, bro?
But there's bumper plates. I know we have our offices downstairs.
Actually, I used to be that knucklehead. Why y'all got bumper plates then?
You would have said that, but it's good to ask ahead of time so you can
Yo.
prepare for that kind of situation.
Yo,
So
I don't know what your thoughts on this, but another huge pet peeve of mine. This goes with like the sound. This goes with like making loud noises. What do you think about people that grunt? Not like yo, I'm doing a sound like of course you're gonna have a little bit like oof, oof. But some people like
I have a. That's a funny story. I have a blind guy in my gym that he makes loud noise and, yeah.
Like he walks around with the
Yeah,
stick.
like he lift heavy too. Like he.
Wait,
he
how?
does.
Wait, how does he know? Like,
I don't know, bro. He be putting up his own plates too.
wait. How,
Like when he goes bench, he's like, hey, help me out here, and then he just gets like, is this a 45? It's like, yup, and he just loads it up.
Oh, he asked people.
But he touches it too, so he basically touches the weight, and then he
Whoa.
will like, yeah, it's actually pretty sick, yeah.
What?
Yeah, and he's pretty chill. Yeah, he's pretty chill.
Dude, that's impressive.
Yeah, so he would make noise.
Fine that. I'll let him be. Like,
yeah.
like he got it, bro. He got
My
it.
theory is to use echolocation.
No, but I'm talking about like regular
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
That, bro, there's this guy in my gym.
What does he do?
I don't even know who it is, but on some days, some guy just grunting like mad loud every rep.
Can you demonstrate for
Ooh,
video?
ooh,
You're
ooh,
lying.
ooh. I'm like,
He's like Donkey Kong.
where's that coming from, bro?
You're like,
I literally be like, God dang, bro. Like, you must be like some world record holder or something. Like, it's not that.
you sound like Donkey Kong, my guy.
The whole workout, bro.
That's
Like,
clear.
I
That's
have an
okay.
idea of who it is, but I'm still not even sure who it is, bro. Every machine, the bench press, like dumbbell press, rows. It's even worse when he's squatting, bro. Like,
What is he?
because when you grind it out, like, ooh,
You're crazy. There's no shot he makes that noise.
bro,
There's no way he makes that noise.
I'm just like, man.
You know what I think? It's like a two-way street for this one. Yes, you can grunt, but then like it's fine if you grunt, you know?
It just makes everyone in the gym like a little like uneasy, you know.
Yeah, I feel like as a girl you might be a little bit like.
I feel bad for like the older woman.
Oh yeah.
They're probably like, what? Is
Yeah,
going
it
on?
definitely is an ick for some females to hear that while you're working out because it offsets the mood a little bit
Yeah.
because you know of that aura of the disruption.
Yo,
You know what I mean?
yo.
So
Like I get it, cause like, you like mentally, psychologically, you kind of feel like you can push a little bit more when you like, and you feel like you put in work too. But don't be at a point where like the whole gym echoing because of you.
he's an echo.
Like I don't need to hear you for the whole hour you're at the gym, bro.
Yeah, that's actually a lot.
Like for that one set, cool. Like go for that AMRAP PR, you got it, boss. Like I'll give you a
whole
spot too, but for the whole hour, every exercise, every rep, like geez, you're not tired, bro. Like your
I'm
throat not
tired hearing you.
your throat not dry from that. Like,
Yeah, actually though, yeah. So it's true. Yeah, it's true. I feel like yes, it's okay to grunt, but then like when it gets to like a certain volume, then it's like okay, you gotta have tone. You're not a speaker, my guy.
OD, and there's music at the gym too. Like I can still hear you, and I can still hear you through my headphones. Like,
I don't know. There's only so much volume I can turn before I have hearing loss. You know what I mean?
I'm about to go deaf trying to up my music.
Yo, for real. Yo. I gotta protect my hearing too.
Yo, Apple, y'all gotta make your thing a little louder.
You know, funny thing that you said that they're releasing Apple the AirPod Pro version 3. I think the
Is
third
there-
one
Well,
is coming out. Yeah.
What's different about this one?
I don't know. I hadn't looked into it.
They can't make it louder. People are actually gonna go deaf, bro.
They might just to fine tune the tech a little bit to make
Probably
it
make
more-
battery last a little bit longer. Probably.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. The noise cancellation is pretty good though.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Pretty good.
When I wear it in the gym, I'm like all like in the zone with my music, so it does help.
Just don't try to connect it to an Android.
The volume, but it's like, what happens? It's quality.
You're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, am I listening to some like 1990 radio or something?
It's bad funny, yeah. It's actually bad funny.
So, what are your biggest gym pet peeves? Whether this can be slamming weights. You ever had an experience with people slamming weights? Have you slammed weights?
I'm sure everybody slam weights to some degree. I feel like there is absolutely like, at least once, you definitely slam weights. I slam weights.
I ain't here to judge.
Yeah.
Cause I've been that guy. I've been that knucklehead.
Yeah.
That
Knuckle of the knucklehead, yeah. Wentz wrote a review.
that's so messed up now that I think about it.
No, it's all good, man. You were like, what, 16 at the time?
Bro,
Six,
if I was
17?
the manager at the gym and some kid wrote that, I'm gonna be like, You for real right now?
Yeah, as a manager, you're not like this is the problem when you open a gym and you just have to deal with knuckleheads and like stuff like that. It's like
Just knuckle. You can't try to explain it to them.
yeah,
Nothing's gonna get
past
through
that
it, no.
the thick skull, like that thickness. Of the
If
skull.
anything, it's only gonna trigger it even more.
So you just gotta like let it go as a bigger person, like So
That
yeah.
Let
But
us know in the comment section below. No, I'm actually hyped to hear about these.
yeah, knucklehead activities too, all included.